Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to Valhalla. Last time, we got to meet Jill, our main character, bartender at the bar Valhalla, or VA-11 Hall A. Past that, we also got introduced to several other characters, our boss, the boss, Bill. Everyone says he has a John face, and a few other regulars of our bar. And just got a taste of what this cyberpunk city is like. It's oppressive, and there's all sorts of invasions, but people are trying to make the best of life the same as anywhere. So, without further ado, let's load in. We were on the middle of our smoke break last time, so let's get back from it and see who we get to meet. Boss should clean out the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Um, let's see. With as far as the music goes, let's start on page 9. Follow the trail, city that never sleeps, skyline, metropolis. The answer lies within. Nighttime maneuvers, Neo Avatar, Arene. Alright. Just picking 12 random songs, really. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open! Great! Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar! Nice! Nice! What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if that's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly. Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter? So, bitter drinks? That's bitter, girly, and soft. Let's see. Suplex, Grizzly Temple. Okay, so bland. Manly burning, manly strong. Yeah. So we'll go with this. 2 Adelheid, 2 Bronson, and on the rocks, and blended. Oh, let's get him fucked up. Okay. It's optional, so. And blended, so you have to wait till it really shakes up. Sunshine Cloud. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey. So, should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira? No, you're not kidding. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Mickey, okay? Okay. Kira? Mickey? No. Put more spirit into it. Kira! Mickey. Almost there. Kira! Mickey? Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! That's it? Are you feeling it? Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! Kira! Mickey! And don't you ever forget it! What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Oh, wait, you're that Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilim who's putting on the concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last-minute preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on, then, based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Mickey, right? You don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free, or... No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. I wonder if she means alcohol-free or something. Let's try by bubbly drinks, maybe? Cobalt Velvets, classy, bubbly burning. Kind of bland. Frothy water, Girly drinks. Fluffy dream. Yeah, soft. Sour, girly, soft. Yeah. Anything else have soft tag? Fluffy dream, but we already did that. Sunshine cloud. I guess a fluffy dream. But we already... No, wait, we did sunshine cloud. Alright. So let's do blue fairy. Sweet, girly, and soft. Yeah, we'll go with that. Aged. And for Adelheid. Flanagrade. Hey, let's make it a big one. And optional Karmatrine, why not? A blue fairy. Try this. Yeah, this'll do, thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped from his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay, then. Who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? Wonder if Gil would like it, though. Your name, girl! Oh, for Jill, then. For Jill. Never lose your star. From Kira Mickey. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they may usually just keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love is a Drug and it's an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Ah, man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. She wants something bitter, maybe to sober up. So, bitter drinks. Grizzly Temple. Suplex. Pile Driver. Gut Punch. Oh, let's go for the Gut Punch. Why not? 1 Flanagan. Actually, let's do all aged and mixed. Big gut punch. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. Hey Jill, have you ever lost your identity? I've lost my ID card a couple of times, yeah. No, I mean, your identity, forgotten who you are. Ooh. Now that's an expression. Ooh. What's with the change in expression? No, not really. I did. Huh? Kira Mickey is just an artist name. At first it was hard for me to play the part, you know? But I gained so much satisfaction from the concerts that I decided to invest myself. And I overdid it. How so? I became so invested in the character that I forgot who I was. Who was I before I became Kira Mickey? What did I like? Where does Kira Mickey end and I begin? I just don't know anymore. Sounds rough. What drove you to such a decision? The fact that I know I'm performing a noble duty. How? You have to deal with that many stressful things in everyday life. Work, debt, sickness, insecurity, that black slime that comes out of the sewers every full moon. You don't know what will await you every morning. You don't know if you'll make it back to bed at night. When measured, the cons of life outweigh the pros. People need something to cling to, and for many, I'm that thing. You are. During my concerts, they stop being themselves for 4 hours. They're not a nurse, an office worker, or a store clerk. For those 4 hours, they're just part of the mass that goes to see an idol. No religion, gender, or social class divides them. They're all at the same level. Damn. When not in concert, I try to give them songs that cheer them up, that'll make their lives worth living. When I see the people call my name from the stage, I know they're thanking me. Thanking me for that single moment where they can be happy. That's what I love about the stadium. I'm down below while they're up high. If forgetting who I was before means I can protect those smiles, so be it! I'll make that sacrifice as many times as needed. Because I live for them. Because I know I help them. I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I am Kira Mickey. And don't you ever forget that. Fan club, to me! We ride to the stadium! Wow. She's something else, isn't, huh? I suddenly feel the urge to ditch my shift and follow. Do you think she's telling the truth? Give me a sec. According to this article, her real name is Michelle Kingston, deployed about 2 years ago. She did a few variety shows with her jazz band, but went solo afterwards. What was all that talk then? She was drunk and she was a very peculiar drunk. Figures. Still, quite the motivational performer though. No doubt. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going out to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. Goddamn Gundam reference never goes away. How'd you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when they saw you. I just kinda remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss. Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Alright. No mistakes. Total earnings, drinks total. Today's payment, nice. Tips, wow. Flawless service bonus, grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. Sweet. Your membership to Shining Finger will be renewed on the 17th. Please make sure your account at least. Yep, Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug, but buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kira Mickey's blog. Alright, Love is a Drug. Well, let's go grab that first. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Crap. Hit the wrong button. And unfortunately, there's no autosave in this game. So, yeah, I'm gonna load. But we're just gonna... Okay. Alright. So we'll do what we did before. Alright. So we give her the same drinks we gave her. Something bitter. Girly and bitter, so that was... like tea, bitter. So we gave her Sunshine Cloud. Right. 2 Bronson. Yeah, so then we... and then we just filled it up with Karma Tree. On the rocks and blended. Alright. Yeah, I screwed up. Sorry about this, folks. And she manages to get the entire bar singing her. Alright. And at least you can tell what Donovan was looking at the entire time, her chest. Something soft. So it was like girly drinks. I think it was Blue Fairy we did? Yeah. Eight, 2 Flanagrades, the rest's Karmatrine. Aged. Alright. Then she... Alright. And this is where she has the shift where the alcohol starts the difference. Alright. Right, and then bitter, we gave her a gut punch with no... a large gut punch with no... with no alcohol. Right, okay. Aged and mixed. Alright. And there she gets into her more drunk... where she's kind of a particular drunk. She's the type of person who gets drunk and more philosophical about themselves, sort of self-reflective. Not necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it is one of those. They become extremely aware of their own sense of self. We ride to this. The fact that she manages to call out her fan club and just. Alright. Alright. Okay. So, before I screw up again, hold unlock. We'll save. Okay. So, we'll shop. Let's see. Kira, Mickey, Cutes Your Game, sort of cartridges. Joker, paying for. Your love is a. Alright. Jill bought what she wanted. She's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Okay. So now that aside, let's start looking into something else. Alice Rabbit Thread 2. Stop forcing Alice, so we hate Alice now? Good. Just that we haven't heard the news yet. Remember the time they posted their attack. There's announced an attack, yeah, remember the cybercrimes. Will come, the second retribution, birthday is coming. Spooky fun, it's happening. Time for Sparrow shit, fuck. That feeling when I just got out of jail? I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, Cybercrime Unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. So nervous, the only one getting fucked is the admin. Fuck off, Alice, this is not this shit again. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Hard to say. Always a question online whether or not it's actually there. Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so mature. Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dude, endanger you. Let's go back to the concert, please. You stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. So anyway, we should gather somewhere and take stadium together. Not a bad idea. We can make an official Danger You meetup. See him with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Next round I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how much such a meetup would end up. A lot of people awkwardly standing around trying to guess who's who. No shit posting on there. I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. India's a great revelation. Do you know if you like her yet? Friendship. We know each other since we were very young. It's like one of my Japanese animes. Oh god, this reference. Just like in one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. What you have to do. When Mickey ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kid? Just try to imagine how magical. Fireworks and the epic guitars. 4. How was your first kiss? I tripped into the guy. It hurt like hell. Yeah, not everyone gets that sweet romantic moment. Alright, well, let's see what Kira's Mickey's blog is. Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy. I feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you came to see me and experienced the loud whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'll have a second date in the city. Wasn't even set up, but I'm happy that my agency approved it. Huh, so she'll actually come again. That'll be nice. Hi everyone, are ready for the Dome concert? I perform to a rather large number of concerts every year, and even I can't help but be excited every time Yep. Bodyguard? By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or actual bodyguards? Don't know yet. Hectic goes late, so I'd like to... I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific route. Oh, okay. so she likes to look out from the room. This is something I can't live without. Mixing tea and vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasting natural combination. I'd be very careful about getting tipsy for a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. So that's what she meant by a tea-like drink. Okay. So she likes alcoholic, like, mixed drinks. Okay. So, at least she went to the right place, right kind of bar. Alright. Neo San Francisco rocked by an earthquake. Rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science is able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone, however. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyway. Yeah, to better support food and other things for the necessity for the daily people. Alright. Kira Mickey confirmed as best pop star in history by Donovan Dawson. She's the best, like she had to be handcrafted to be this perfect. Holy moly, she's baffled as hell. There are people still out there hoping. New Roboco Overlord. Well, he did grant the guy his wish, kinda. Oy. I love that everything about the article is so amateurish. The fact that he's in caps lock because it's lowercasing the... Oh, gods. Interview with Gloria Light and her quest for a Tino Award. In today's segment, we sit down with Tino Award nominee Gloria Light. Here you are with It's My Pleasure. Hey, content was blocked in your region? You look pissed. It's a local page! Yeah, that's kinda stupid. Huh. Yeah, that's kinda stupid. Oh well. Alright. Anything else we want? Nah, let's get going to work. December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Jillian. Marcella. I stumbled across her on the way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. I hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. Don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Alright. Let's go. Every day is a night. Who was I? Will you remember me? Nighttime maneuvers. Your love is a drug, a star that pierces the dark. With renewed hope, we... Metropolis, Dusk, Base of the Titans, an alternate reality, and Snowfall. Cool. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To I'll assume that's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiara Mickey that came here yesterday before the concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very impressed. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yup, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for what? A few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's not usually enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all the pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of hers sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. So this is Alma, a friend of Jill's. And like you can see, they're good friends. They argue as people do. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Yeah, usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock Fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yes. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to... I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cut doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but you don't miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest and listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink. Something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Yeah. Grizzly Temple, Zenstar, Bloomlight. I mean, we could always try and give her the fedora hat. Weird drink. A fedora with a perfume and a plum. Promo drink. Sour, strong promo. Bland. Bloomlight, Zenstar. Yeah, do a Piano Man. Sing us a song, you're the Piano Man. Three on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unremarkable otherwise. Oh? You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. Ah, I see. But enough of that, there's more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? Oh, no, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, no. In all seriousness, wow. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini? Finally! There's the Alma I know. Big Brantini. I love this playfulness of back and forth, where you can tell that Jill and Alma are very much friends. It's not a old friendship, though. This is obviously something relatively new for both, and they're still getting a feel for each other, but they are still feeling friendly. So, 12. 6 powder Delta. And 2 Carmetrine. Aged and mixed. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. Ah, I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time? Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some people say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying lasers. For security purposes, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain, or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya! Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flattered in the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you food or you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. Yeah, well, what can you do? Big beer. Nice and easy. At least it's not a complicated drink. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of the other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Huh? Oh, yeah. That big-titted Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaValette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard of that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. A Bleeding Jane. Nice change of pace. But as you can see, Dawson is a rough and coarse kind of person. And callous, to say the least. Blended. Alright. So wait till the shaker really moves. There you go. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had their prosthetic then, too? I heard someone there suggest that she lost after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. I guess we're taking our break. I truly love this game, and it's a lot of interesting characters and just spending time getting to know people. Pretty much one of the reasons I enjoy this game so much is because the characters are interesting, the play is good, and the back and forth between characters can be a lot of fun. And it's pretty much the opposite of the Dark Souls series, where character interactions are very stilted and, are usually built on either the mutual understanding that we benefit each other, or you benefit from them. So, having people just being people and trying to get by in a society is pretty nice. It is now safe to keep playing. Here we go. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? Yeah, as alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him what to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They wanted to close the only bar in the area that hasn't given me any headaches, he says. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kinda working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought the levitation potion and then threw himself off a building? Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hall A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh God, what does Say planning know? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What was that drink whose name was changed after people caused a stink? I believe it's the Piano Woman. Pretty woman, but too many people complain that there should be a piano woman if there's a piano man. Yep. Oh, screwed up. 2 powdered Delta, 3 Flanagrades, and 3 Carmetry. Aged and mixed. Here you go. Oh, very nice. Thanks a lot. So you know Miss Say, Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad... Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this year last time. Oh, God. She left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. Well, quite a few people. Say is as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious. She's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So, did she recommend you this place, or... Oh, we're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Killer Mickey's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped by here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? I mean... She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yup, the star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yes, I heard a leak from the event. It felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded? I see. She definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello, where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? All right. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was say. Yes. Will you wait for her? Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Drink in honor of a good friend. Well, wouldn't that be the Piano Man? Nope. Well, that could be one. Memory of a good friend. Well, let's see. One of these. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Piano Man. Because they mentioned specifically that it was supposed to be a combination of all the tastes the guy liked. On the rocks and mixed. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of a fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done. Otherwise, I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all? Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started with my grandpa's collection and been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. Ah, I see. Sorry I'm late! Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in the rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No, no, Klein Claws are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I found out how to avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I only expect the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jilla here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers coming right up. Let's get them both blitzed. All aged and mixed. Might as well. Aged and mixed. 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way you could... Oh, that way! You could have said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks! You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? And speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain from now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, it'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here for a bit. Okay then. Take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? Must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing in that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the Associate's fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? Oh, my colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, "You're such a simpleton, you'd never give the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts." Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla! Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? Oh, I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. All right. 2 blue fairies. Well, we know what we have to do. Let's get them blitzed. And then aged and mixed. Oh. Let's see. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's the blue, like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you buy me a drink just now? Huh. I just thought you were cute as a button. I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So you invited me to a drink because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it. I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the Lilum with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid Matt. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BBB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MRID 113 of Rialta Industries, a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations, any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through all with that upgrade? Girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod they had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I can tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put me in mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very imprehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes me feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me? Let's see, You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration, something that happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky! Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for more time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that! I can't remember what exactly, but it was something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me back to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. The many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z's and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think she'll make an effort to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. So, drinks total, commission 30%, payment $900 in tips, flawless service bonus, everything will turn out right in the end, don't worry. Nice. $800 to charge to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Happy not birthday. Oh, that's not thrilling to see. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. So, let's save. And we reach day 4. And let's see. Well, let's try Dangerous Opinions. Danger You. Mickey Concert 4. Okay, so we've seen that. Alice Rabbit 3. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. Alright. Yeah, bit of anxiety all around. Crime rate up 5%. Believe this shocking Kiramiki secret by Kimberly Lavalette. So Kim, then we'll take a look at times, how'd you get started, favorite movie, romantic. And it's a local page for fuck's sake. So we still don't get to get any background on Kira. Alright. By the way, we do have some cash. Let's see. Cutesy game poster, store the cartridges. The PC90X vintage gaming, all those cumbersome load times as they were meant to be. Meet the staff. Uh, we'll go with the PC-90X. So now, if you look in the apartment, we now have access to that. Alright. And nothing else to go. Suppose we can just head to work. The 16th. Good evening. Hello. Oh. Seems you made it just in time. I think that's just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well... See? It sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Ah, boss. Firecrackers? Yep. A couple of years ago, there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual Mega Christmas firecrackers. Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things. At least not amongst yourselves. Right, we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Alright. Let's just... So, commencing simulation, troubling news, Umamoto. All systems go. March of the White Knights. Those who dwell in shadows, nighttime maneuvers, snowfall, your love is a drug. Dawn approaches, and with renewed hope, we reminisce. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, I'm looking for some information. What kind of information? What can you tell me about a girl nicknamed Crimson Rose? Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit of redundant. Do you know anything about her? Nope, sorry. I have $80 here that might refresh your memory. Now that you mention it, I remember something. Really? Yeah, no, I'm totally sure I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about. Nothing at all. Nothing. And you're a sucky bartender, not having any info I need. Well, first of all, why assume I just happen to have the info you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have info you so desperately need? Well, And second, you're not going to get anywhere offering me physical money. In fact, what are you doing with physical money? Do you want to get mugged so badly? Yeah, well... Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really think $80 is enough? You can do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to have a decent lunch. Why are you scolding me? Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info you need? Wait, of course. You all want deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info. Maybe, maybe not. Okay then, give me a drink, but keep it under $80. Oh boy. A drink for under $80. I've not paid attention to the cost of any drink in this game. $250, $200, $200, $230, $170. I think a gut punch is literally the only one. Yep, gut punch is the only one you can do for $80. That's funny. Alright. Yeah, let's make it a big one. And then just aged and mixed. Here. Okay then. Do you know anything about the girl? No. But you said, maybe, maybe not. Turns out that it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing. So I need to spend more? I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I know nothing and no amount will change that. Can I at least get my money back? Why? The order was right, isn't it? I guess. So why are you looking for that girl, Mr. Vondelay? Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. It's what I do. So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker. You're assuming the girl I'm looking for is innocent or lost. She's not. She's half of the so-called Reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find them and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves. They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted you to track her? I don't know. I got the letter with the instructions and the paycheck. What if it's a prank? I have the money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount I was able to cash in with that check, it'd be a pretty wasteful prank. Ah, I see. Still, any information or rumors you could give me? They don't have to be related to the girl. Why do you need them? It's always good to keep up with local goings-on. Well, let's see. Sorry, I can't think of anything right now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events. At least not beyond what you see on the news. Ah, damn it, what kind of bar is this if you can't gather info from the word on the street? What kind of film noir world do you think we live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something that might help me, Gil? I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do. He knows something. On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him. Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars made lately would be useful for something. Noise? What noise? You don't know? I'm asking for a reason. You'll find out soon enough, don't worry. In any case, I'll have another drink and leave. What can I get you? I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Simple enough. Yeah, that's a pretty easy drink. Oh. Yeah, we'll give him a big one. And 2 Carmetrine. All blended. Not bad. I really do enjoy this game. Here. Okay then. This is going to be deducted from the $80 from earlier, right? No. Fine. Come on, there has to be something. This week has been slow as hell. The only good thing I've heard about is a girl who threw herself off the roof of a nearby mall. And the whole thing about a woman catching her midair makes me think it's totally made up. Aside from the rumors that the Harbingers are looking to cause trouble at a bank today? No, not really. Damn it. Wait, who told you that? It appeared on the news, didn't it? Yeah, but the name of the Harbingers wasn't used. No Glitch City outlet has reported that themselves. There are rumors that there's someone or something is keeping them silent. And even the international outlets aren't using the name Harbingers. They're avoiding acknowledging the organization yet for some reason. So you're either one of them or somebody in the know told you about it. Wow, he can be surprisingly sharp. Yeah, Donovan D. Dawson was in here last 3 days, actually. Really? I wonder if he'll notice the glass that Idol signed. I mean, sure, I can't think of anything that would be useful involving him right now, but guess not. Did he talk about anything interesting? Interviewing the Idol that had a show a couple of days ago, dealing with messy interns. Par for the course, I guess. I see, that's... Gunshot! It's a backfire. Firecrackers! Hey, what do you think that sound just now was? Sounded like something very heavy being dropped. Something heavy? Come on, that's not even close! It was definitely more like an explosion of some kind. No, you could clearly hear the clashing of metal. Something that was both made out of metal and very heavy fell down. That's what made the sound. Whatever it is, it's not normal for it to be repeating so often. I wonder if something's happening. I heard there were some gang spats going on. Maybe they took the conflict here. Which means gunshots! If that's the case, I just hope they don't come too near us. Well, I've got to go. Seems coming here wasn't a waste of time after all. Really? Really, I just have different needs, but there will come a time when this place might help me. Goodbye. Please come again. Gangs, then. Unlikely. This is unicorn territory. They've always been a neutral and important third party in other gangs' deals. The who what now? I'll just pretend I heard nothing. Thank you. He left me thinking about the whole noise from the BTC bars thing. What's up with that? I think I heard something about money laundering through bars. Don't take my word for it, though. I see. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Welcome. I'm Streaming Chan, giving you a live video of my life and adventures 24/7. Bathroom time and naughty moments are only available to premium users. It's only $99.99 a month. Go premium now! It's Friday night, and you all know what that means. It's time for Streaming Chan's Escapades. And yeah, she just has a freeing chat thing that just constantly goes across. Today's escapade is brought to you by the ShiningFinger.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Now you know what Jill just spent $800 on. Porn. Her porn subscription. That is what the first $800 is. It is your porn subscription. I freaking love that. Buy a year premium and you'll get a code. Exchange the code for a free trial of VR experience modeled after yours truly. Excuse me. Today I picked the shoddiest, nastiest, smelliest, ugliest bar I could find downtown. And sadly it actually looks half decent inside. So much for going to a crap old bar that smells like dog urine. Excuse me. But no matter. Tonight I'll give you an escapade you'll never forget. Hey you, where's the bartender? You're talking to her. Very funny. Where is he, really? Right in front of you. Hey you, the pretty boy over there. Where's the bartender? You're looking at him. No way. No hot, shirtless guy playing with fire and serving drinks while flirting with you? No sexy, scantily clad girl jiggling around the place? You're telling me you two, dressed like fucking waiters. Are the bartenders here? Yep. Seems that way. Is that a problem? Of course it's a problem! Friday nights are peak viewing hours! I need something sexy or enticing to keep them interested. Oh well, there's an easy solution to that. There is? Yeah, just take your top off. You might need to take off your bra too, depending on how the traffic goes. Wait, you're quite flat. Do you even use a bra? Is that a piercing glare? No? Come on, one of us is gonna have to take their top off, and it ain't gonna be me. I already did that once today. It's too late to go somewhere else. By the time I find an even nastier bar, they'll be closed. What's your policy on wearing pants? Somebody tried to have me fired for wearing a skirt, so we deal with that on a case-by-case basis. That's not a concrete answer. I need binary yes-no answers. My viewers have the attention span of fruit flies. Yeah, that's Twitch chat. If they wanted to use their brains, do you think they'd watch something like this? I need to keep them entertained, and the fact you still have your shirt on isn't helping. Wait, I know. Give me a drink. A big one. The nastiest one you can think of. Hello? Service here, please! Wow, it's like my brain shut down. Sure. Nasty drink. Yeah, and even while you're making the drinks, you can see the chat going. Both nasty, but that's my opinion. So let's go by manly. Crevice Spike, Mars Blast, Suplex, Gut Punch. We'll go Crevice Spike because we haven't used this. Okay, so 2 Powder Delta, 4 Flanagride, and then give her all the Carmetrine she can handle. Blended, so just shaken up. Alright. Here. Alright then, cheers! I don't think you should chug it down so quickly. It's like it hit me, but I didn't feel it until a few seconds later. Is this what being kicked in the balls feels like? Yep. Okay, I've decided. I'll just get really wasted. That's gotta be fun enough, right? If you say so. Okay, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this bar? What do you mean? Weird stories, fun stuff, interesting facts. You're both being seen by an average of 6,000 people. Make it worth their time. Well, let's see. Last weekend we held a party for a Safe Art toy company. And it's a company run completely by dogs. Really? This place was completely overrun by corgis. Wait. Corgis? Did you really serve drinks to corgis? Tuxedo-clad talking corgis, yeah. Wow, awesome! Wait, you're not shitting me, right? I wish I was shitting you, trust me. What else? Let's see. Donovan D. Dawson from the Augmented Eye was here for 3 nights in a row. That perfumed, chauvinistic bastard? Huh, there's that word again. Just the other day, someone from the Augmented Eye interviewed me, actually. What'd they ask? Oh, the usual bullshit. Who I was, what I did, future plans, inspirations. The one girl that interviewed me was a small, meek girl with glasses. She seemed a bit bitter, though. I wonder why. But enough about that. Wait, can I see the glass over there? Sure. This signature, is this Kira Mickey's autograph? Yeah, she came here before her last concert. Get out! Really? Is this some kind of secret hidden bar of stars or something? Not really. We're just in the right place at the right time. What kind of person is she when she's not on stage? I've tried to get a meeting with her and she actually seemed willing, but she's always busy. A very nice girl, actually. She seems to be completely invested in her work. She loves what she does, and it shows. You'd think she'd be some sort of diva, but as far as I'm concerned, she's one of the nicest people I've met. I knew it! I knew she was nice! Her passion shows in her concerts, you know. She's so spontaneous. Her performances are never the same. Every time she sings Shine Spark, I feel like my soul is warming up, like a high-performance computer. Shine Spark! I find myself singing it in the shower all the time. And those who pay premium can hear me sing every day at $99.99 a month at Go Premium now. That aside, I was about to call bullshit on what you just said. But I guess you do have some sort of proof for everything. Can I keep this glass? No. Pretty please? No. Party pooper. At least this bar might be more interesting than I initially thought. The only one thing that make it perfect is the pretty boy over there had it passed with the KGB. Who told... Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh? Hmm? Are you gonna order anything else? What? Oh yeah. The whole getting wasted thing. I heard of a drink called a Bad Touch. Give me a big one of those, please. A big Bad Touch. Coming right up. Let's give her a big Bad Touch. Yeah, Jill really does love that horrible joke. It's just fun to voice the characters. I'm sorry. This is just this is the kind of game you would give to a voice actor to just go nuts with. I'm not a professional voice actor in any capacity or a voice actor in any capacity. I'm just having fun messing around with it. On the rocks and mixed. Here. I was expecting something dirtier. We have olive brine. I can pour it in a bit. If you want, if that's what you want. No, not that. With such a dirty name, it feels like the drink ought to come in a phallic glass or be this thick white liquid. That would have skyrocketed the watchers at least threefold. Don't you have anything like that? Nope. I'll have to make do with the condensed milk when I get home. Friendly reminder that today's escapades is brought to you by ShiningFigure.moe, leaders of VR adult entertainment since 2069. Buy your premium membership for a neat code. Said code will net you a free trial of a VR experience with a model based on moi. What's the deal with the VR experience? Well, a fan made an NND model of me. When Shining Fingered asked me about the model for our partnership, I just contacted him. He got money for polishing the model a lot more. I got my partnership. We all won. I even got him into a year of free premium membership in a VR set. That's nice. Wait, what's an NND? Oh, don't tell me you've never heard of Niku Niku Dance! Gods, I love how much of a reference this is to a very select bit of the internet that some people may not realize. I asked for a reason. It's music videos with 3D models. Yeah, that sounds like a good enough explanation. I see. To be honest, though, the model is a bit meatier than me. Not that I mind it, though, considering the use it gets. You know, I was expecting you to be more scared when I said that you're being watched by a lot of people. It's hard to be scared when you can't see the people. But they're still there, you know. Sure, they're behind screens and sometimes in the opposite corner of the world. But every single one of my viewers is a real person with a real life. Not being here doesn't make it any less real. I understand, but it's not just the same. they're not here visibly paying attention to me. I don't get paranoid because of my phone contacts. Yeah, that's true, I guess. So, tell me, what made a lady like you become a bartender? It's not exactly an exciting story. Does it involve a man? No. What about a crime? Nope. A childhood promise? Nah. A religious vow? A what? You're not going to tell me that you just decided out of the blue to quit your job and start bartending. That's actually what happened, sorta. Oh, come on, no epiphany? Quarter-life crisis? Not even a hot teacher somewhere along the line? Life isn't always a young adult novel, where every decision is a road cone. And that's the problem. One-third of my audience are teens that shouldn't be allowed to watch my streams. Throw me a bone here. There must be a nice mystical story you can tell me about yourself, Miss Bartender. Well, yes. Sometime after I started working, I got an interesting client. He was a DRK SOL, a really old Lilith model. Apparently, his power supply was running low. His charger was destroyed, and he didn't have the money to buy upgrades or replacements. He also seemed to have neglected his maintenance. He was from a time when the collective source wasn't a cloud storage system, so he wouldn't be uploaded there once his body ran out of energy. Keep going. It was weird, you know. He was the only Lilim I've seen with a clear-cut fear of mortality. No transcendence for him. He would disappear once his batteries ran out. It's like knowing you'll vanish when everyone else passes on to heaven, he said. Oh man. I guess he just felt bad about burdening someone else with his problems. So he went and gave me a fingertip of his that fell while we were talking. Before he left, he said, "If you remember me, maybe a part of me will transcend." Bravo! Bravo! Touching, full of feeling, completely awesome! I'd pay him to see a movie like that. So what happened to that finger? I made a pendant out of it. I carry it with me at all times. Even while bathing? Almost all times. Now that I think about it, how do you handle the stream if you want to watch a movie or something? I have a plugin that lays mosaic censorship over what I watch on TV or in the theater. Ah, I see. Okay, this is getting stale. I'm gonna heat this up even if I have to do it myself. We need to drop a cow in here. Miss Bartender, get me drunk. I don't care how, just do it. Okay. She's asked me to get her drunk no matter what. That's an interesting request. So, let's see. It'll definitely be optional Karma Train. Sobering. Yeah, there we go. Fringe Weaver should do the trick. Yeah, 18 Karma Trains should hit like a goddamn brick. Aged and mixed. So, lightheadedness, clumsy tongue, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti, can't feel my legs, can't feel my legs. Alright, let's get it on with the lewd stuff. First, I'll try to guess your bust size. I must warn you, I have a 90% success rate with this. I'd say B. Not big enough to fill a hand, but not small enough to make you look like a child. You're on size B, right? I'm not discussing my bust. Aw, don't be like that. I can tell you're a B cup. Your attitude makes me think you're an S, but your behavior makes me think your blood is AB. So, how many did I get right? Who knows? Ah, come on, please let me on this. I need you to cooperate if this is going to be a success. Can I ask something? Finally! What's the point of getting drunk if you're going to behave the same way? I guess it is kind of redundant. Because, you see, I'm drunk 24/7. Eh? Knowing people want to watch me do anything and everything? Seeing the viewer count steadily raise as I take more risks and become more adventurous? It's a feeling that neither alcohol nor sex can compare to. Speaking of sex, if I get lucky tonight, you need to only pay $99.99 to see what happens afterwards. Go premium or go home. Do you really get lucky if the other person knows you're being streamed? You'd be surprised by how many are actually turned on by that. How do you deal with people who don't want their identities revealed? Everything's written there. By being captured by this camera, you hereby provide consent to the use of your face. On all material produced in Streaming Chan LLC. I'm not sure how legal that is. People believe it is, and I've yet to be troubled by a lawyer. It's funny though, when you're on the street, unless it's somebody really hot, you can't recall their faces. But learn their name and suddenly they're a fucking snowflake and that's better than all the rest. Huh, this is weird. I'm feeling sleepy. You did ask me to get you drunk. Why is it weird? Because I haven't felt sleepy in quite some time. In fact, I've been sleep deprived for a while now. How long? A week. A week? Weeks are the ones with 30 days, right? Yep, totally sleepy. I can feel my eyes getting heavier. And then there's this weird lag when I try to move. What's up with that? Anyways, I think I'll take a little nap here before storming off and continuing the night. If you'll excuse me. Should I call a cab? And risk waking her up? Leave her be. I'd rather break the rules and let her sleep than deal with her again. I'm gonna take my break now. It's been a while since I've needed a cigarette this badly. Alright. Yep. That was Streaming Chan, the inevitable endgame of Twitch. And when that day comes, may the gods have mercy on all of us. Alright. What time is it? Yeah, I've been streaming about 2 hours and my mouth's starting to get really dry. So I think we're going to call it here tonight. I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Valhalla. Hope you all are enjoying the funny voices and me just enjoying the story. This world, the cyberpunk, is feeling the just overall interesting characters. I hope you all are enjoying. Plus, it gives me an excuse to say horrible things really with funny voices. So, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.